Hi, hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is DG, hello, and I will be reading tarot for you today. We are going to be using the Kawaii Tarot deck, the Crybaby Tarot deck, and the Modern Witch Tarot. Today I will be reading for Leo, and this is your March 2022 reading for Leo. So let's jump on in. This is the March 2022 reading for Leo. If you feel positively about the video, please give it a like and give the channel a subscribe. This is Leo, March 2022. Uh-oh. Ah, that's too many. I don't know, we'll start there. Okay, Leo, you have the Hermit. Up here? You have, ooh, the Ace of Wands, aw, and the Knight of Cups. Well, I don't even know what to do with that. So let's go ahead. Let's keep your cards going. This is Leo, March, okay, 2022. This is Leo, March 2022. Okay, I did want more cards, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, well now that's almost too many, thank you. Ooh, you got all purples, Leo. Oh, Leo, you're in your head. You have the Two of Swords, the freaking Ten of Swords, the Knight of Swords. Oh, and the Knight of Swords. I got freaking excited. Do it like that. Do it like that because I want to. All right, let's try to get some more kawaii cards. Aw, thanks, cards. Great, we got 4 and 4. We're good to go. Right away, Leo, let's talk about all this purple. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is the Leo March 2022. Let me move these over. It might look a little bit better. Okay. How's that? Does that look better? Well, I'm gonna keep going anyways. All right, Leo, you got the Hermit, the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. I'm gonna start with this Three of Pentacles. I am personally, Leo, a big fan of the Three of Pentacles. To me, the Three of Pentacles is confirmation of material security that is on the way. The Three of Pentacles represents mastery, networking, and investment. The satisfaction of a job well done. Your thoughtful and skillful work has been recognized. This is very challenging energy for me to read, Leo, and let me tell you why. So right away, the Hermit. This is a card of hard work paying off, right? So Leo, this is you. You've locked yourself in your house, right? You're like, there's money to be made, dreams to be achieved, goals to be satisfied, so forth, such on, right? So you keep yourself isolated. You're like, I'm Leo, I know how I work best. I know what it's gonna take for me to be successful. This left field, no idea where this is coming from. Because Leo, I feel like maybe Ace of Wands, newfound passion to your work. You know, I feel, Leo, that you've been working really hard for something. Maybe it's an accreditation of sorts. Maybe you're going to beauty school and you're almost done. Maybe some type of commencement ceremony, graduating high school, whatever is coming to a close for you in the near future. In March here, Leo, you're going to have immediate satisfaction. You know, what's that joke they make about millennials about like, oh, everybody gets a trophy? You're not, if this isn't everybody gets a trophy time, but this is like you're finally being recognized for what the sacrifices you've had to make, Leo. It feels like you've had to make a lot of sacrifices and you've kind of had to hold yourself back emotionally so that you can achieve this success. And I feel like it's been kind of hard on you. You've had to close off your heart to new people, new environment, situations that could work for you but may not work for you right now. And therefore it's nothing that you consider. And for me, that is emphasized by all of these swords cards that you have in your second row. I mean, you have the Hermit being clarified by the Two of Swords. You have the Ace of Wands being clarified by the Nine of Swords. You have the Knight of Cups, again, clarified by the Ten of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles clarified by the Knight of Swords. Leo, also, hello, 9-10 Knight. 9-10 Knight, make that work. We also have two Knights here, Leo. So it looks like you might have met a person who was a good emotional match for you, whether this was a friendship at work, a new potential romantic partner, or just like a really good ally that you want on your team. Oh no, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I just wanted some water. All right, Leo. So, why do you have all these swords cards? What are you doing in your headspace where you're like, man, gotta hold myself back, gotta hold myself mentally? Don't do that. I don't like that energy for you, Leo. So let's start here with the Two of Swords, clarifying your Hermit. The Two of Swords, hard choice, stalemate, and truce. So like I said, you have been holding yourself hostage. It seems like you've been putting yourself into a mental prison because you had to. You've been working really hard for something and you just can't afford to be distracted, Leo. And I don't know why, like I feel like it's kind of like a lonely energy, but it's a necessary loneliness that is required for your success. If you feel like you feel some type of guilt, maybe you haven't been going out with your friends as much, maybe you've been avoiding certain social situations because it's what you feel is best for you to be successful in your endeavor, you are absolutely making the right choice, Leo. See, that's what makes this whole thing hard. You know, you're keeping yourself inside because it's in your best decision. And that's hard. It is hard to be disciplined sometimes. It is hard to withhold ourselves from the things that we enjoy for our better good. And I have a lot of respect for you, Leo, for even doing that in the first place. You know, after that, like I said, you have the Two of Swords clarifying the Hermit. Like I said, it was a hard decision. You had to make a choice that affected your mental headspace. You had to decide on something where your thoughts had to be aligned with your actions, because if you were not 100% unified, you would not achieve. And you know that, Leo. You're a smart cookie. You know what it's going to take for you to be successful. And sometimes discipline is displeasing. But we make those sacrifices because it's in our better good. And I'm not here to, Leo, to tell you to be like, yeah, you know, make those sacrifices, chase that bread, butter that tortilla. None of that jazz, okay? You already know. You're like, hello, yes, I'm Leo, and I've been putting in the grind. But it has come as a cost, and it has come as a toll. You know, going back to this Knight of Cups energy, you know, I'm kind of bouncing around here, Leo, and I feel like you've also been in that energy, that multitasking energy. Like, I'm going to do this today so that this doesn't have to be done tomorrow because that's going to be due on Wednesday. You know, like I said, if you're a student, you are balancing all of the things required, kind of like a little bit of magician energy, you know, using all the wands available to you, or withholding some parts of your magical self because you need that. Again, Leo, you are very in tune with what you need to be successful. So I feel like you might have met someone who was a Knight of Cups, a little bit of a playgirl energy, a little bit of someone who was a bit maybe too playful for you or wasn't exactly on par with you and where you see yourself maybe like in your material world or in your mental headspace. However, this person was very complimentary to you emotionally. I feel like if you had a brief encounter with someone and the encounter was delightful, but you were either not interested in pursuing or you could not. Again, this could be work, a friend, something, anything, right? A newish relationship. I feel like this person was a very good emotional match for you and that you enjoyed your time with them. But like you said, you know, like we were talking about, you are waiting for that time for your recognition to come through. And it's nice to take a break and it's nice to relax sometimes, maybe get a little punani on the side. But you're like, I am still Leo and I still have magic to make with my freaking Ace of Wands here. So you go forth and you do the things that make you successful. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit lonely on the way, but you're not worried about that because, Leo, in this reading, you have so much air. You know, It just feels like you have made mental sacrifices for yourself and you're getting the results that you desire. You know, that's kind of like, I think the bittersweet part of this reading, Leo, is that you're like, no, I have to make these sacrifices to get the results that I want. And it's true. And for every sacrifice or discipline that you take, you have the results to show for it. It's just sad. It's not sad. It's, again, bittersweet that you can't really open up your emotional space to be receptive to a bunch of new energy because you have not yet actualized the thing that you are creating. The Nine of Swords, anguish, worrying, rumination. Like I said at the beginning of the reading, get out of your freaking head, Leo. You've been out here working hard. You're like, yeah, I'm Leo. I've been working hard. And I'm stressed about working hard. Well, maybe work less hard. Get a massage, right? Because you have your Nine of Swords to your Ten of Swords. And I can feel myself getting amped up. I can feel myself becoming exhausted. Leo, how long do you plan to push through? Forever? Good for you. So your Nine of Swords was leading you to your Ten of Swords, which represents an ending. You know, again, clarifying this Knight of Cups. So this, let's rewind for a little bit, right? Let's say that you've been thinking a little too much with this Nine of Swords, okay? Let's say that you've been really in your head about the achievements you've made and the desires that you pursue. The Ace of Wands is showing me that you are utilizing all the tools at your disposal respectfully and appropriately. Right? But as, you know, I see this almost as like your front-facing self, and then when the Hermit is alone and indoors by yourself, representing your thoughts, this is you. Right? You go from anguish, worrying, rumination, thinking too much, realizing that your actions are successful, but coming at a little bit cost to your happiness. Short-term happiness, not long-term happiness, right? And then you have the Knight of Cups here, like being, being clarified by the Ten of Swords, which represents ending and fate, sudden, unexpected ends of a cycle. So, you know, Leo, if you, let's say you are a high school person or you're in school and you've been working really hard and you've been working really hard and you've been a little bit of one-track minded, and then you meet something that brings you a little bit of a jovial escape, but you know you can't stay there. After you meet this person and you have your little encounter, the cycle ends. Pieces, and it's not because of this person, it's just like divine timing, right? This period will come to a close, right? Indicated by the Knight of Swords. You are entering that next threshold of this project, of this endeavor, of this pursuit. Again, clarified by the Three of freaking Pentacles. This is you. You're like, yeah, man, I'm Leo. I'm the Knight of Swords. I go after the things that I want and I keep my headspace clear. You know, I create action. I go forth with determination. I use the power of the wand at my disposal, clarified by the Three of Pentacles. That's you, Leo. I'm a little bit exhausted from reading for you. You're like, yeah, I'm Leo. I don't even know, how many times can I say that? You've been working hard. You've been keeping to yourself. You've been practicing discipline. And you have gone through the stages of emotional and mental anguish that is required to be successful. All good things require sacrifice, Leo. And I have a lot of respect for you for knowing that. Let's go ahead and pull an advice card. We're going to be pulling an advice card from the Modern Witch Tarot. I mean, even looking at this, you have so much purple, right? You're getting a lot of advice cards, Leo. All right, so you got 3 advice cards. Whoa, didn't see that one coming. You got the Wheel of Fortune to the Queen of Pentacles to the Six of Swords. So, bam, another freaking swords, okay? This is your advice card. Well, your advice is, it's kind of not really like an advice, it's more like a heads up. Hey, the cycle is turning, indicated by this Ten of Swords. You're like, yeah, mental anguish cycle, it's over, I'm moving on. Boom, wheel turns. You're not even gonna see it coming. You're just gonna be out there minding your own business, then boom, cycle changes, right? You are either going to meet a queen. I think you're going to meet a Queen of Pentacles, and I think she's going to look bad like this. I think, Leo, she's going to have like really pretty curly hair, and she's going to have a pet rabbit. If you meet any hot black girls with a pet rabbit, Leo, I think that's the one. I know that's really specific. It's targeted to some of you. Okay. But it's accurate. I see it. I see it in these cards. Okay, and your last card, which is an actual advice card, which is the Six of Swords. To me, this is like forward-looking Aries. Leo, excuse me, you're not Aries. Forward-looking Leo. Okay, clear waters ahead. You brought this chick with you. She's over here. She's like, I don't need any food or rations. Just bring my 6 swords with me. And you're like, fine, put your freaking swords in the boat. Let's go. Right? And you lug the swords with you, but whatever. You're going to deal with that on your own time. You and your sad girl and your 6 swords. You're like, pack it up. Let's go. Out to clearer waters. About to find you that Queen of Pentacles with a pet rabbit. You better watch out, Leo. This girl, she's bad. And she's a queen. This is crazy. This went from, yeah, I've been working hard and I've been creating all my security, to cycle changes, watch out, things are not as they are. This is, you've been so in your head, Leo, you're not even gonna see this Queen of Pentacles coming. And they may be a business partner, they may be a friend, but they are an indication that the cycle is turning, right? Let's go back. You got that 10 of Swords. This is you coming out of this period as the Knight of Swords, meeting your freaking Queen of Pentacles. Which is cool. Again, this could be a business partner, this could be a mentor, this could be a family member. This person, though, is an indicator that that old cycle is gone. I see you on the top of the wheel going into the next one, Leo. And look at you. See, we have Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio. Fixed signs. Be on the lookout for a Queen of Pentacles that is fixed signed, that has a pet rabbit. And if she's a really hot black girl, for sure, you're going that direction. If you meet someone, it's like, yeah, what's up? Like, my name is so-and-so, I have a pet rabbit. Go in that direction. I don't know what's over there, but eavesdrop, maybe listen, buy her an ice cream cone. That is like the next path, the next like stepping stone for your path. That person is just going to be like an indicator that you're going in the right direction. Not that you were ever unsure about it, Leo. The thing is, it's like you've had your head buried in the sand, working too hard like a little ostrich, or big ostrich. Ostriches are giant. You've been working really hard, Leo, and you've been keeping to yourself. But when you come up for air, things will not be the same. You're going to be like, oh, whoa, how'd I get here with this boat full of swords and this chick with a giant stick? And you're going to be like, oh, Snapple, that's me. I know, Leo, this one was a little bit all over the place, but let's wrap up our ideas. So you have been in this hermit energy, making good things come to you and like manifesting the thingies, right? Supported by your headspace, your thoughts, your mental anguish, right? You went through all the cycles. And as you come out, I feel like March is that precipice right before the tipping point, right? Because as you come out of this March period, bam, Wheel of Fortune, bam, baddie with the bunny, bam, 6 of Swords. Remember, this one's a warning to keep looking forward, to keep moving ahead. You know, it's not that you're stagnant or being held behind. It's just that you've been grinding for so long. I think you might have lost a little bit of sight of how far you've come, Leo. And you're going to keep going, right? And cycles are going to end and new cycles are going to begin. You know, Leo, this is just a confirmation reading that things are going in the right direction. But if you are looking for a specific sign, be on the lookout for hot black girls with pet bunnies. All right, Leo, so that was your March 2022 reading. Again, this is the Kawaii Tarot, this is the Crybaby Tarot, and this is the Modern Witch Tarot. If you liked me and you liked your reading, please give the video a like and a channel a subscribe. I am DG, and I'll see you next time, Leo. Goodbye.